New emails jolt Clinton campaign in race's last days. Just before Election Day, the FBI Director James Comey sent a letter to Congress about new developments with the investigation of Hillary Clinton's emails, and the news media covered it extensively, clearly affecting the electorate. But by how much? This video is The Mystery, Part 2, the Comey Letter. The Comey Letter happened on October 28th, at the same time as swing voters' opinions began surging for Trump. So after the election, people asked, did the Comey Letter lose the election for Clinton? For many, the answer was yes. The Comey Letter probably cost Clinton the election. Even Clinton herself said the Comey Letter scared off many voters. The question of what caused the surge is extremely important. If the Comey Letter was the tipping factor, then it's a force beyond Clinton's control, and there's little to learn from it. It's like Clinton got hit by lightning. Better luck next time. But if Clinton made a strategic error, if the surge came from how Clinton's campaign communicated with swing voters, then political campaigns and the rest of us have a lot to learn. As Nate Silver tweeted, correlation does not mean causation. Just because the Comey Letter happened at the same time as the surge doesn't mean it was the most important factor. The Comey Letter happened on Friday, October 28th, less than 2 weeks before Election Day, and the news media reported on it extensively, inherently questioning Clinton's trustworthiness. Each news organization has one large audience that all saw that same message. As we covered in the introduction video, swing voters are diverse. So for most of them, that message wouldn't be compelling, and the result would have been only a little action. News coverage shouldn't have caused the surge. Although we talk about swing voters as a block, there are actually many small groups that each find different messages compelling. Some prioritize coal, others prioritize the wall, for some it's veterans, and so on. There's probably even a group of swing voters that finds trustworthiness compelling. To be clear, I'm not saying that people who support coal don't care about any other issue. What I'm saying is that when there are many issues involved in a decision, people usually decide based on the one issue they find most compelling. So why would so many swing voters be so responsive to the story of Clinton's emails? It makes sense that the Comey Letter caused Clinton to lose support from voters who most value trustworthiness. But what about the rest of the swing voters? Why would they have been affected so strongly? A study by the Berkman Klein Center at Harvard casts even more doubt that the Comey Letter was the tipping factor. The study found that the news media wrote more about Clinton's emails than any other topic during the race. The first news reports surfaced in March 2015, and for more than a year, the news media talked about Clinton's emails. In June 2016, James Comey called Clinton's email server extremely careless. In September 2016, NBC's Matt Lauer grilled Clinton, asking why it shouldn't disqualify her from running for president. And finally, the Comey Letter happened at the end of October. The point is that the Comey Letter only increased existing coverage. News stories about Clinton's emails began 88 weeks before the election. And the Comey Letter came out less than 2 weeks before Election Day. So in order to believe that the Comey Letter was the tipping factor, you need to believe that the news media delivered messages questioning Clinton's trustworthiness for more than a year and a half, and only had a little effect on swing voters' opinions. But then, when the news media reported on the Comey Letter, that message had such a big effect that it provoked a surge of swing voters to support Trump. I'm skeptical that that single message had such a big effect on a large, diverse audience. So let's consider another messenger. Hillary Clinton's digital media team was also trying to persuade swing voters in those last critical days.